Hi everyone, I hope you're all keeping well and managing the recent PBS changes to opioid prescribing and scheduling changes for slow release paracetamol. It looks as though this has really increased the workload on already exhausted pharmacists, so please remember to take some time to decompress and stay healthy, both mentally and physically. Well, May 2020 has shown itself to be a surprising month. Having negotiated the initial phase of JobKeeper and guiding those pharmacies that were drastically affected through their enrolments, we thought that we had seen the bulk of our clients that would qualify for the program completed. However, by the end of May, it was clear that there was still a big chunk of pharmacies struggling with turnover compared to May 2019. And the last week of the month saw us scrambling to document the comparison periods so we could enrol by deadline. It's going to be different for each pharmacy, but I want to stress to all pharmacy owners the importance of monitoring your turnover compared to last year. From my conversations with pharmacists across the country, it's clear that they are all expecting weaker sales across cold and flu categories, which traditionally see a spike during winter. So June could see a large number of pharmacies that previously thought they wouldn't qualify for JobKeeper actually meet the requirements to enrol. My advice is to get onto it early to make sure you are within the payment deadlines. You only need to qualify for 1 month to remain in the JobKeeper program until it ends. It could be the difference between making it through these challenging times unscathed or with irreparable damage to your business. As I've said before, and some people have taken me up on it, which is great, I'm happy to chat with anyone about JobKeeper and how it works for their pharmacy. Before we get to the pharmacy numbers, a reminder about the Beehive and the articles we have in there for pharmacy owners. Whether you're just starting out or looking to grow your existing pharmacy, we've got some great insights and hacks to get you operating at 100% capacity sooner. Our monthly prize, a $500 prepaid MasterCard for the best comment on our discussion forum, is still going. All you need to do is like and follow us on Facebook and leave us a great comment that you feel will benefit other pharmacists. It really is that easy. So now for the data wrap. Pharmacists have typically felt quite busy during May as demand for flu vaccines was at its highest ever level. Given the current crisis and patients typically still feeling reluctant to visit their doctor to receive their vaccination. Turnover across the board for May compared to April was actually slightly elevated, around 3% up, but we feel that June is going to be the real test of where sentiment is at. May 20 compared to May 19 still sees a significant reduction in turnovers of around 12%. Medical centre pharmacies have been fairly steady when comparing May to April of this year, around 2% down. But when comparing May 20 to May 2019, the average decrease is still sitting at a huge 24%. This shows the reluctance of the public to visit their GP at the moment, so it will be interesting to see if the easing of restrictions this month helps to encourage patients back to their doctors, or if this change is going to be with us until the telehealth measures are wound down. Rural pharmacies have shown a good increase in their month-to-month comparison, a 7% increase in turnover. May 20 compared to May last year was also slightly higher by 4%. Shopping strip pharmacies have managed to pick up some extra foot traffic as customers still shy away from the larger centres and stay local. Turnovers here have risen by 12% compared to April and are relatively stable compared to May 19, being 1.5% higher. This is a great result given the reductions in other pharmacy categories. Shopping centre pharmacies, both large and small, are still the most severely impacted by coronavirus. Turnovers between April and May have increased slightly given the extremely low base in April. They were up 5%, but the May 20 comparison to May 19 is still sitting at a massive minus 34%. Let's hope that as COVID restrictions start to ease now, we see a return to normal for that discretionary spend, which I believe our shopping centre pharmacies sorely need. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check out the Beehive and get involved with the discussion, and I'll see you next month.